Coming up on To Be or Not To Be, the No Kizzy Proposal. Got the right way or the wrong way? We ask the experts. Plus being faithful to one you love. Can a man truly be faithful to just one woman? Does forever really mean forever? Find out next. Welcome to the show, To Be or Not To Be. I'm your host, Deion Hudson, where we get very, very real about real relationships. First up, the proposal. You've seen it in movies and in the results of every wedding you ever attended. What is the right way to propose? What's the wrong way? I got some ideas. Let's ask our guests, Cece and Kawana, for their opinions on our free advice. So what y'all got for me?
All right. Oh, you want to go ahead?
No, you got it.
Well, let me ask you this first to make it easier. What is your ideal time for someone to propose to you? Like, when do you think is a good time? Not like a date, but like a good time frame.
Oh, like, I'll probably say about 3 years, maybe.
Okay. And say, all right, so fast forward 3 years from now. Like, you ready for it? Like, if you had to pick Monday through December, what you picking?
December.
I'm definitely choosing summertime, spring or summertime.
Why December?
Okay, so I have my dream wedding already picked out.
Okay.
My colors is gonna be red and white, like already.
All right. And
that's why I want it in December, just because I feel like if it snows, it's gonna be real nice. That's it.
Okay, so you want it because of the Christmas spirit?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
And I'm the complete opposite. I like the spring and summertime because I like the weather. I like being outside. I like being able to enjoy outside scenery. So an ideal proposal to me would probably be somewhere on a beach or maybe a villa, somewhere outside, something that's like, it doesn't have to be tropical. I mean, we are in the South, but I would definitely say something where I can get nice and dressed up. You don't have to worry about weather. Like, what if it's snowing? What if it's ice on the ground? You stuck in the house, like, you can't really move around with that.
Why are you in my business?
Listen, we're comparing opinions.
You're having your wedding in North Carolina?
No, we're talking about a proposal. A proposal ideally is going to take place in the summer or the springtime. Now, me and my significant other, we would have had a conversation about if I'm ready. That's another thing. Like, people propose and their significant other is not even ready. I feel like that's a conversation y'all need to have. Maybe how far into the relationship you would like to be proposed to, but not being too picky, because we talked about that too, because this is somebody professing their love for you. So you can't be like, I want this, and that. It's like, you know, they're putting together the gesture. They're going to do something that they feel like you like. This is not, you know, do you check off every list? Because at the end of the day, the real important question is yes or no. Will you marry me, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so
No, that's true.
So Christmas spirit, you like the different options you got because of the summertime. Mm-hmm. So now I got a bone to pick with you. Are you okay with Christmas, but you got beef with Valentine's Day?
Okay, I'm not okay with getting proposed to on Christmas. I just wanted to be in December. Like,
so you wouldn't want to propose on Christmas Day? Like,
I feel like they would be too consumed with Christmas stuff, buying Christmas gifts.
Yeah,
how y'all gonna decorate?
That's doing too
And it's
much.
like, no, but I'm disagreeing with you.
oh, you're disagreeing with me?
Yeah, I'm disagreeing because I'm saying it's going to be too many other things. What if your significant other also has a birthday in December?
Ooh.
I have 2 relatives with birthdays in December, and it get crazy because it's a birthday, then it's Christmas, then New Year's. My other sister's birthday is in January. My parents' birthdays is in February.
Okay, but I don't want to get proposed to in the springtime because my birthday's in the springtime. Like,
It doesn't have to be your birthday month.
I'm just
Spring is
saying.
like 3 months.
well, what's wrong with getting proposed around your birthday?
Are you kidding me?
I'm not saying on your birthday. I'm saying what's the problem around your birthday?
No.
Me personally, I don't want to get proposed to anything that is involving another holiday or anything big because I don't want them to be preoccupied with that in a proposal. I want it to be
get married for real.
No, I do. No, definitely I do. I do. But That's another thing. As you get older, you're gonna have what? An anniversary, then a marriage anniversary, birthdays, Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthday, your kids' birthdays. It's, you know, the year is gonna fill up quickly.
So I gotta ask this now. So, with all that being said, shouldn't you just be happy that you're getting married though? Like, he's taking it. The man is taking this time, which is very not. Nowadays, you gotta admit, marriage is not something that's very common.
I think we're getting away from it, yeah.
So, if a man decides I want to spend the rest of my life with, can you really be picky with the date on when you want to do it?
But what constitutes as picky though?
Yeah, like.
Because what if at that time that's the perfect time for him to say, this is when I want to spend the rest of my life with you? Like, everything could be flowing till around, or maybe around the time of your birthday. It might be around the time of on Christmas Day, you know, or he might got that big check to make that big wedding that you want around this time frame. You're gonna say no to that. Now, what if 6 months later he broke? But because you wanted it around that time frame.
Truth be told, this is just the ideal situation. If I'm proposed to on my birthday, I'm not going to say no simply because it's my birthday. Like, I want to get married. I will say yes. It's a person who I want to spend my life with. I'm not going to say no because it's on my birthday or Valentine's Day or Christmas or New Year's or any other holiday. That's not going to be the reason why I say no. But if it's like, how would you like it done? It would not be one of those days. But that's not going to keep me from saying yes.
Yeah, like. Ideally, I wouldn't want to say yes on Valentine's Day because that's whack. But yeah, like if I love that person,
What's whack about it? Like,
Because-
what's whack?
you see it in the movies, the TV show. You heard what you said?
I'm saying no, but don't people fantasize from what they see on TV nowadays?
No, not really.
I beg to differ.
I watch Euphoria. I don't want to.
Why you say you beg to differ?
I beg to differ because I like everything that's not realistic. I like all the fantasies and, you know, oh, this is so cute. Like, you know, the likelihood of it happening in real life is slim to none, but it's like, it's cute. I like it. You know, a good rom-com, you put something on, not even a rom-com, a chick flick, and you see, wow, this is something that probably would never happen, but I get so consumed by it because of that. So ideally, I would like something that, you know, is drawn from a movie or a TV show, not Euphoria.
I guess I'm different because I'm more grounded than that. I'm very realistic when it comes to stuff like that. So it's like,
All right, elaborate for me.
like if I watch a movie, I'd be like, that's so weird. Like this is all like coincidence and stuff like that. I wouldn't want that to personally happen to me though. That's like, I feel like I'm more realistic when it comes to movies and stuff.
So you think movies are unrealistic?
A lot of them, yeah.
But why is that though? Because the screenwriter or whoever wrote it had to draw that inspiration for something. It could have been a real life situation and they decided to put it on the screen. It's just when it's outside of like our bubble and not the people that we know, our family, our friends, we think it's not happening. But it very well could be happening, just not amongst anybody that we have access to.
Well, I guess that's why I think that, because I don't have access to that. Then it's not.
So you feel like it's unattainable?
For me, yeah.
You gotta broaden your horizons.
Why is it unattainable for you?
Why are we getting off topic?
We're not getting on topic. We all on the topic. It's that you the center of the topic at this moment.
Okay. Well, that's just how I feel. Like, I don't know. It's just with certain things, I just be like, okay, dang, I wish that could happen to me, but like I'm feel like more realistic and be like, okay, it's probably not. Like, the chances are very slim.
Don't count it out. But to get back to proposals, one thing that I really want to address is people deciding to propose amongst a whole bunch of people and putting that pressure on their significant other. I really cringe when I see videos like that. I cringe when I hear of situations like that, because it's like, why would you put them in that predicament to kind of be pressured, or they feel like they have to say, yes, I will marry you. You know what I'm saying? Because they have a crowd. And I know, I don't want this to sound like I'm contradicting myself, because, you know, people can be privy to it, but I don't want that to be the reason why your significant other says yes. Like, oh, so many people watching, phones out. Like, I had to say yes, but they didn't really want to.
Yeah, that's kind of unfair to the other person.
You don't have to say yes.
I mean, but who wants to say no? This is, at the end of the day, still their boyfriend or girlfriend. So they don't want to hurt them. They don't want to disappoint them.
Or embarrass them in front of all those people.
Yeah, embarrass them. And that's back to the point of having a conversation. Let your significant other know that this is something that I'm interested in within, you know, the first 3 years perhaps, or the first year or 5 years in, or this is the beginning of the year and you're looking forward to a proposal, make sure that they know y'all are on the same page.
Okay. All right, so it's about, but I thought this is supposed to be a surprise. Like, I thought you're supposed to be like, right?
It can be a surprise, but I feel like you have to have the conversation first, like at least a couple of months, maybe a year in advance. Be like, do you think you're ready to get married? And be like, yeah, maybe, and then they can go on from there.
I mean, y'all can hit at it. I don't feel like y'all need to talk about it in depth, like, you know, I want you to propose like this on this day at this time. This is what we're going to do leading up to. Leave that to the person doing the proposing. I feel like that's more of the surprise. And then, you know, once that time comes, the reaction will be a little bit more authentic, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, I respect y'all opinions. I appreciate y'all being on the show. CC and Kwana, thank you. Coming up after the break, we get into faithfulness. Can a man really, 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 really be faithful to just one woman? We've got answers, we got opinions. Coming up next on Bae or Not to Bae.
I am passionate about making life better for the next generation.
I want to make my own money. I want to be my own boss. So that's why I knew I want to be an entrepreneur.
It's difficult to look out and see people who are suffering. Maybe it's social injustices or economic injustices, and to not feel compelled to do something.
Winston-Salem State University is truly family.
It's like a real sense of community and a real sense of love, like a big family that we have.
WSSU is definitely my home. It's my second home.
So many people come from different backgrounds, but we have a shared cultural experience.
I got to come to a place where I'm a majority.
Kind of makes you really get into who you are as an African American, to really find out what makes you set yourself apart from just being your color.
If you have any real hopes or dreams, you have these things that you have at the back of your mind, you say, well, maybe one day it could happen. There's no better place than Winston-Salem State University that helps to bring those things that you know is on the inside, pull those things out.
Just being here, like, it's an unmatched culture.
Honestly, as cliche as it may sound, it's really the people.
You truly matter to the people that are here.
Professors and staff members really care.
They actually know my name.
So if you need help after class, it's really easy to go and talk to your professor.
They believed in me from day one. They all know exactly the steps in order to help me get to that same spot that they were, and even farther.
I've seen some of the people that I came in with walking through those very arches, and I see them walking across the stage, and I'm like, wow, I remember you freshman year, and you are a totally different person than you are now.
This is like a unit of people who work together, and they want to see people succeed.
Your work is not done when you leave Winston-Salem State University. Other people are depending on you to go out and serve the community and serve the entire world, really.
When you got a place that helps make you feel comfortable, makes you feel home, and then people around you are willing to invest in you without any personal expectations except for you to be the best that you can be, I think that's what sets us apart.
I will always be a Ram, no matter what.
Welcome back with To Bae or Not to Bae. Faithfulness is very important. It's a very important part of any relationship more than anything else. Yet, and I do say yet, can a man really, sincerely, absolutely be true to one woman? Or is he gonna cheat sometimes, you know, here and there, somehow? I got my guests, Hope and Pernell. They're gonna give me their opinions on it, and we're gonna talk about it.
Type joint.
So I'm gonna let y'all start off. Ladies first.
So what is the exact question? Can a man be faithful?
Yes, can a man truly be faithful to one woman?
If you want to be. A lot of men really don't want to be. They try to tell themselves they want to be, but don't.
Nah, for real. Like, if they set their mind to be faithful, they could do it. It's all about your mindset.
It's
you know
really a
what I'm
mind thing.
But you got some people that just don't want to be. They want to just mess with the girl and just.
All right, so keep it a buck with me. Keep it a band with me. Do y'all see yourselves being in monogamous relationships?
That's the only relationship I see myself in.
Yeah, because if that's my woman, I'm not sharing her with no, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no sharing going on. You feel me? So.
But there's different kinds of sharing though. Like it's not, I'm saying, would you be okay with poly? I'm saying, are you pro or con poly?
Definitely no.
Yeah, I'm con poly.
Why is that?
What's the point?
I mean that.
No, but literally, what's the point? Like, if that's just not me though. Like,
it's kind of like, I don't. It's just I just can't do that. Whole bunch of people just. I mean, for me, people. I already have a problem with. I don't really like people like that. If that makes sense. So it's kind of like, I just really just me and her just do that for real. Like.
That's facts.
All right. Well, let me break it down for you a little bit.
Break it down.
When it comes to poly, I don't mean you messing with a bunch of different people.
No, you saying like people, like three people agreeing.
3 people agreeing to be together, committed together.
You know how many headaches that is?
3 headaches. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all handling the headaches together.
Yeah, nah. One person enough.
And then, oh my fault. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Nah, I felt like you was about to say something.
You about to spit some work. Go ahead.
I did not mean to cut
spit
you off.
Spit your lick. What you about to say?
And then even, cause it was a show on TLC. I forgot what it was called, but I seen it, and it was like, eventually jealousy started going throughout the, you know what I'm saying, relationship. You know, jealousy, that's dangerous for real. Like.
I seen a successful poly relationship though.
Why you think they got jealous?
Cause so on the show it was one dude and it was the 2 girls. Mm-hmm. You know when feelings start going up or flaring up, you know what I'm saying? One girl, she'll want to do it at this time, but then the other girl, she'll want them at the same time, and it's kind of like you choosing, you feel me? Like,
So it was like favoritism in the relationship?
Type, what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say.
You want to avoid having to feel the need of picking one or the other.
That's what I'm saying. I just want to stick to just one. One. That's it. One. Simple and sweet, man. For real, just one. For real. Uno mano. You feel me?
All right, I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I mean, do I see myself being in a monogamous relationship? Yes. Now, when it comes to poly, I wouldn't say I'm opposed to it because you gotta think about it. See, y'all only thinking about the physical.
No, I'm thinking about the actual relationship. Like, you literally have to keep up with 2 people. 2 people are now your priorities. Like, for me, I guess a poly for me would be either another girl or 2 guys. Like, and I'm not finna deal with 2 guys, and I'm not finna deal with another girl because that's not me. But I just feel like I'm not gonna deal with that because one person is enough. Like, physical, emotional, spiritually, like the way you have to connect to a person, and I feel like that's giving out a lot of energy. And for me, I'm very to myself, like as a person. So having to give my energy to 2 other people would be a lot. So I would never be in a relationship more than one person.
That's facts. I get it, but you gotta think about it this way. Like you saying how you're giving energy to 2 different people, they're also giving you energy to themselves. Like they're also giving you energy as well. Like if you think about it, and it's one thing, you gotta be open-minded about it, obviously. Like, but if you think about it in a more deep aspect, that's more love coming if you all 3 can agree to be committed and truly treat each other equally. Like, that's more love in the house. We got more of a support system. If one person's not able to say for instance, the husband can't get off of work, and you were somewhere with a child, taking care of your child or something, and you need to go pick your other child up from work, or not from work, from school.
You
got somebody else in the household.
That's what family and friends is for.
Type of joint.
Yeah, but not everybody has that.
That's true.
And then you also gotta think about it, and it's more of an income. More better financially. That's 3 separate incomes instead of 1 or 2 incomes.
Or either the dude could work 2 jobs, she'll have the girl would have a job, you know, so that's 3 ways of income too.
Yeah, but why work 2 jobs when you can have 3 or working 1 job and be making the same amount of income? Now you're asking somebody to work twice as hard when they don't have to. Now, I mean, it's a preference, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you prefer, but
I just feel like stuff would get too messy because
it will get too messy. Then your priorities.
Well, it just depends. Like you said, if you really open up to it, like you'll make it work. But I'm not open up to it, so that's why I just see all the complications.
I can't.
It doesn't make sense to me, like at all.
It doesn't make sense? Why doesn't it make sense?
It don't make sense because just me, like the way I've been raised, it's literally always been either like one man, one woman, or it could be 2 women, 2 men. Either way, it's only 2 people in the relationship. And I just feel like the way I've grown up, I've seen marriages come together, fall apart, and it's just 2 people. But you gotta remember, when you get married, you're marrying those people's families. So if you're marrying 2 other people, that's 3 families. And then worst case scenario, say if like one person got kids and they bring their kid, you gotta bring in they BM or they BD into the situation. And it's just like, that's just too much. And that's different energies coming from them. And it's just, it's a no. It's a no.
There's a whole lot with that.
Okay, so then let me ask you this. Do you expect to fulfill all of your partner's needs being that one person?
Easily.
Yeah, easily. And then with 2 females, you gotta oh my goodness, I can't even talk. You gotta support both of their needs. 2 women, both of their needs, and that's just too much. Like she was saying, it's just too much.
Well, I wouldn't say that, you know, you have to fill both of their needs, because that's where all 3 of you come into play. You know, it's not just one person fulfilling all of the needs. Like when one person can't necessarily fill one need, that's where the other steps in to help.
That's true.
That's where the support system comes in.
I feel like it could work for people who actually are wanting to do it. Like I've said earlier, like I have seen successful like poly relationships, and it actually does work well when everybody is giving energy to each other, giving love to each other. But you gotta want to do it.
Yeah, you gotta want to do it. Like for me, doing that would just be so much energy from me. Like thinking about me, that'd just be too much energy just going to just get her. And then what if like you don't even feel like dealing with this one woman, right? And you got your mind on this woman could get jealous because she see that you not even paying her no mind, right? And you focus on this woman, and that's what, you know, so what I was saying earlier.
Well, you can't be insecure in a poly. Like
that's true.
You can't get jealous, like, because
I'm just
that's
saying,
all 3 of y'all together, you know what I'm saying?
That's
So
what
it's like,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, based off the experience that you saw when that other girl got jealous.
Yeah.
Basically.
I'm just saying, basically basing this off experiences y'all had. Y'all basing off experiences.
I mean, yeah, but I've seen successful poly relationships. Like, it's some famous comedian who got 2 girlfriends, and I don't know if they all still together, but they was together for a minute, and I was just like, that's y'all.
And that would about do it for my first episode of To Bay or Not To Bay. I'd like to thank my guests, Hope and Pernell. Hey. Hope you got the Willie Shakes check. Maybe I'll be back for another episode, maybe not. Tune in the next week, and we out of here. Peace.